What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Grand Scheme. This is Gran here, smoking it down live. Sammy, how are you? Good to see you tonight. Doc, Labyrinth or Laugh Out Loud? I don't know. No Labyrinth tonight. I gotta get some arena done, build up some units, farm a few more potions, I think. But probably tomorrow night I may jump in on the path, and then definitely Thursday and Friday. Gonna be hitting it hard. Gonna be doing live streams all day. On Thursday and Friday, gonna knock out at least 2 paths, hopefully 3 paths. Right now, I want to knock out this air server. Oh, there we go. So how was everybody's Christmas? Hope you had a good one. Sound messed up. What's going on, Doc? How is the sound messed up? Tell me what you're hearing, and I will see what I can do to get that fixed. Make sure my microphone's plugged in. Paul Rust, fabulous. Good to hear, sir. Oh, see, now my my MCOC is not wanting to work. The buttons are not working. What's going on here? There we go. All sorts of craziness going on tonight. I gotta start off by jumping in Modoc's laboratory. Jay Passignation, what's up? Doc, not tonight. I still need to... I don't want to miss out on the Halls of Healing that start tomorrow, and I'm not going to have time during the day to... I don't have time to do a full path tonight, and I won't have time tomorrow during the day to finish one up if I start one tonight. But I will be streaming all day Thursday and Friday, and so I will probably... start a path tomorrow night and then finish it up Thursday morning and then just jump right into another one. But today, just going to be hitting the arena and trying to get some more units, get some milestones out of the arena, and then also probably farm Winter Soldier just a little bit more. Still having an issue with air server here for some reason. I have to investigate that a bit. Let me see what's going on here. Alright. One more shot. Recommendation on rank down, Red Hulk or Agent Venom? I don't know, man. Gonna have to have more information on that. I assume you're talking 4 stars or 5 stars? And what rank are they at? Thorns, Inevitability, Masochism, next debuff triggered on the champion. That might be interesting with Quake. Let's give it a shot. What's up, Kingston? As long as that concussion hits, there we go. Four stars, both rank 5. Took up Red Hulk for Prestige and Ancient Venom for defense. I don't see him ever killing anyone. Yeah, I mean, without knowing your full roster, I'm not sure. I will tell you, first time we had rank down tickets, I had Red Hulk at rank 5, and I did take him down. But whether that's the best choice for you right now, I can't really answer that without seeing your full roster. Rank down my 4-star maxed Captain Marvel. Is that a good choice? Are you replacing her with somebody? It could be a good choice if you got somebody better to take up. If you guys are worried about prestige and it lowered your prestige, and you don't have anybody to replace her, it might not be great, but I don't know if I'm going to make it out of this one alive. That L2 did some good damage, but nope. Why Star-Lord to rank 5 as a 5-star? Well, I'm glad you asked that, because I've told many people, well, not many, but several people in the stream not to take Star-Lord to rank 5, and then I did it myself. So why in the world did I do that? Well, I got a rank down ticket, so when I was telling people not to rank him up, that was before we knew rank down tickets were coming. I already had plans to get into Labyrinth with him at rank 4. I have no one else that I wanted to rank down, so I'm going to use the resources given to me, take him to rank 5, clear as much of Labyrinth as I can while he is at rank 5, and then rank him back down by the 3rd. Hopefully they will get the issue fixed with ranking down a rank 5 right now. $36,000 crit. Yeah, she does well when she does crit. I've had upwards of 50,000 on those L2s. This Black Panther's gonna eat my lunch. Hit like a tank. Yeah, he does some pretty good damage. Of course, I mean, it's Star-Lord. You gotta keep a combo, so... Ah, shoot. Didn't think that was gonna get him to L3. Now, he should never get his armor up here if I don't hit him. There we go. Dobre, what's up, my friend? Good to see you tonight. Gonna stay without an alliance till finish Act 5. Nice. Hopefully you'll get that done quickly. I know it makes it easier to focus on the content, but so many rewards you can be missing out on. Quake for the win, yeah. Still love my Quake. Let's take Nebula out for a spin. So yeah, I've decided I'm going to go into Labyrinth with a double Nebula team. Don't think anybody's done that before, but it's going to happen. When you're doing Labyrinth, I think I'm going to start tomorrow night, and then all day Thursday, Friday. Wish we would have had more tickets to rank down. 1 per is not enough. You know, I'm okay. I didn't really anticipate them. Would not have complained if I had not got rank down tickets. Like I said, I didn't have anybody that I really wanted to rank down, so you know, I'm happy with the one they gave, and yeah, whatever. Just questing, should I save 2 5-stars for January or open one now? Need a good questing champ. Spidey, you mean Medusa or Blade? Spidey's already been back, unless you're talking about him being dropped in the basic. When does he get added to the basic? I'm saving for Medusa on the 11th, and then if I have any left over, I think I might open one for Sentry, depending on how good he is. I may be tempted for more, but the goal is right now to open Medusa, and then I'll give a shot for Blade if I have enough units, not units, shards by that time. But yeah, I mean, if you can hold, there are definitely some champs coming up that are worth holding for. Have you completed Labyrinth, though? Just one run, man. Just one run. And planning on knocking out 3 paths this week, and then probably have to save for a bit before I jump back in. Basic in January? Nice. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure when he dropped back in the basic. I know that the second run feature is catching up with the basic schedule here pretty soon. I was really tired last night. I started in Labyrinth just to see how far I could get without using any, you know, potions or revives or anything. And if I wasn't so tired, I may have just kept going. But I got to soloed Red Hulk and Old Man Logan and only lost about 3,000 health total between the 2 fights. Got to Elektra, got her about 80% down, and then got hit with an evade. Missed an evade and then got stun locked. Thought I was going to have 3 solos with very little health lost. That would have been nice. The thing is, even though I do that in the privacy of my own home off stream, and when I start streaming the thing, I know it's going to go a bit more rough than that. Spectre, armor up, enhanced abilities. Yeah. What's up, Quickshot? Quake is really good for Rhino too, because I don't have to worry about that stupid unblockable. It's just the first, and then just get the parry on the second hit. Or get smacked by the second, third, fourth, fifth hit. Hey, High Speed, how you doing? Streaming can give you nerves. Yeah, I mean it's a bit nerve-wracking when you got a bunch of people watching you. But I don't think I'll be quite so nervous this time around as I was last time. Could be wrong on that. But once I'm done here, I will show you the team that I'm going to be running. Let's see, True Strike, Poison, Aggressive, blah, blah, blah. Eh. Favorite champion? Don't really have one. I like a lot of champs, but as far as just like one above all favorite, can't really say. Let's see, defensive, degeneration, energy resistance, 90%, which magic would suck against this guy if it was on the harder one. Well, at least your specialist would. Who do you use for MODOK in 5.4? Exploring just got to that level. MODOK in 5.4, I use Quake. Quake for MODOK, Quake for Mephisto, Quake for Morningstar, yep. Nebula for Ultron. Oh look, no awakening, or no signature stones on either one. Surprise, surprise. What's up, Carlos Mendez? How many potions would you farm for Path in Labyrinth? I have no idea. As many as possible. Right now, I'll show you what I'm at. Okay, so I've got everything full here in my inventory. So the level 1, 2, 3 are full on the health potions. Got a few of the level 4 health potions, and then my level 2 single and team revives are full, and then this is what I've got in my overflow. I've got 60 that I exchanged during the gifting event, single revives, and then I've got a bunch of revives and health potions over here. Total of 175 revives, and I'm planning on 3 paths. So that's just under 60 revives per path that I'll be able to use. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to maintain it in under 60, but we shall try. Don't have as many of these health potions as I'd like, but just haven't been able to farm Winter Soldier as much as I wanted to. But yeah, it is what it is. Lag's going to get Ghost Rider and Gwenpool to rank 4 insane. Yeah, that guy, he gets all the luck. Driving in snow, just listen. Oh yeah, man, be careful. Be careful. All right, so here's the team I'm gonna do. Because I do not need an attack synergy at all for Star-Lord. His base attack is over 2,000, so he's at 2301 as a base attack, so he gets the extended enrage timer. Doesn't need a crit team. The mutant crit team doesn't need the attack. A mutant crit team probably would do better for him, but I need some utility in there, and the utility that I need actually I get from Nebula, because I get the poison and bleed immune on there. I get the ability reduction for robots. I'm going to throw in my Ronin and I'm going to throw in my rank 3 Drax. And so what this gives me here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 critical rate synergies and 2 perfect block synergies. And this is going to help me to clear everything except for, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 3 paths, I think. 2 paths. Let's see, when I hit Spider-Man and when I hit Electro, that's it. So 2 paths. I will be taking out Ronan and adding in Gwenpool as a 4-star, which is, it's going to suck as bringing a 550 compared to using a you know, a 565 Star-Lord. But that just loses just 1 critical rate synergy, which is not a big deal. But when I hit the poison and bleed, this is going to be nice. I'm going to have 2 champs, 3 champs for the poison, 2 for the bleed, and then I've mentioned several times I'd like to see how Ronan would do against a few of these champions with the insane buffs on them. So I guess I'll get to test it out a couple of times. But that's the team I'm going to be going in with. Stash is looking good. Been hearing around 200 health potions is great per path, but not too sure. Yeah, I mean, I'm not too worried about the health potions too much. I'm going to be reviving at 40%. The only fights that I'm really going to worry about healing up on are going to be A-Bomb, Gilly, Electro, you know, the fights that I'm going to be having to use someone other than Star-Lord. Because Star-Lord with a 40% revive is going to have a pretty decent health pool. Hope you get the T5E back. I will get the T5B back, or I may be done. Yeah, that's not something that I will let slide on there. So I'll be done and be getting some complaints filed against them and refunds handed out. But yeah, it's got to be just a code error. Alright, Kingston, thanks for stopping in. I'm going to use some of this energy while I got it. Still have a little bit to do here on the normal difficulty. I want the T1 Alpha that comes with exploration there. Only reason I'm doing this. Let's see. Let's see if there's any revives on this map. I don't see revives a whole lot on here, but I did have one on the path that I ran earlier. Actually, the map I ran earlier, but it was a path I already ran. So I decided not to get it. Of course, that's usually how it works. Let me see. I think I'm going to auto-fight those. Let me pull up the maps here. I'll show you what I'm working with, the paths that I'm planning on taking here. There it is. So yeah, I am using the Infobot maps. Alright, so this is path 1. And I already did this path with the exception of I did not hit this Spider-Man here in the top left corner. So when I do another path, I'm going to have to hit Spider-Man and X23 at the same time. Paul Saratella, what's up? Pick up 5-star Dr. Voodoo. Nice. Congrats on that. And welcome Titan D, the legend. So anyway, here's path 2. This one is not going to be run yet. I'm planning on doing path 3, which is going to bring me through A-Bomb, and then up around through Groot, Vision, Juggernaut, Hulkbuster, Black Widow, 90 Cyclops, Rhino, Venom, Iron Fist, Civil Warrior, Maestro. And then I'm going to do Path 4, which is going to take me around to Guillotine on the top right corner, and then cut in, come down through Magneto, Daredevil, Venom Pool, 90 Cyclops, Ultron, where Nebula will also benefit me there, Venom, Iron Fist, Civil Warrior, Maestro. And then I want to be able to hit Path 7, which is cut in here at Black Panther Civil War, Daredevil, and then hit this Venom Pool a second time, Doctor Strange, Kamala Khan, Rocket Raccoon. Okay, so I want to do those 3 paths because the most difficult fights that I've been told are or that I've witnessed too, are the Juggernaut, Venom Pool, 90 Cyclops. Those are the hardest, most challenging fights. And so I wanted to, as long as I've got Star-Lord at 565, I want to knock out the Juggernaut and Venom Pool especially. It's going to give me the most advantage. If I can get another path done, then I would substitute in Gwenpool for Ronan on this path, Path 6, and take this path on the top left. I would cut in and get Spider-Man, and then I would hit X-23. I'm not bringing a champ for X-23 other than Star-Lord. I'm just going to be relying on a high combo for X-23 and some good RNG with heal block. So that path would require just a substitution with Gwenpool, as would Path 3 for, I guess this one wouldn't require. Would this require Gwen? No, I already did Path 3. What other path are we looking at? Alright, Path 6. Path 5 is debatable. Okay, this is the other one I was thinking of. This says to bring Black Widow, but that's for Miles Morales here, so I may end up bringing Gwenpool for this one here. But then the last path is going to be Path 2, which requires me to go through Electro, where I would need Gwenpool for that as well. So that's the plan. What's up, Cam? Comments? I don't know how much of that you caught, but I was just kind of explaining what I was planning on doing as far as running paths. You want to jump on the Skype with me? Talk me out of any errors that I might be getting myself confused with. I mean, you're more than welcome to if you got time. All right, no worries, man. Right. Pre 12.0 Black Widow. That's why I say I'm saying I'm bringing Gwenpool in. My only other option here. I mean, I've got Elektra, I've got Black Widow, I've got Crossbones, I've got Gwenpool, but they're all 4 stars, rank 5. I've got a 5-star Crossbones, but he's at rank 2. He's not going up. So Gwenpool is my best option there. It's still going to be painful with a 4-star. I'm not looking forward to it, but those fights are where I think most of my my revives are going to get used up. So anyway, so the plan is tomorrow night I'm going to start in on a path. It will probably be Path 3, and then finish this up Thursday morning. Get a second path started Thursday, finish it up either Thursday afternoon or Friday morning, and then get a third path done on Friday. So Path 3 with Juggernaut, Path 4 with Venom Pool, and then Path 7 Venom Pool. Actually, maybe since 7 is kind of the short, quote-unquote, short path, I may do 7 tomorrow night, and then Thursday, Friday do 4 and 3. So that's a plan. In the meantime, gotta get some other stuff done. X-23 was impossible with Star-Lord when they're were dulled, correct? It's a good question. And that's a good answer. Went beyond a 400 hit combo. What is this auto fight doing? It's just sitting there. So yeah, I'm eager to get back in. A little bit nervous about it because I've not fought the, you know, that level of content in a while. But my practicing has been going well. The only thing I'm worried about with the X-23 fight is the evade. That's all I'm worried about. I can keep a combo, no problems. But if you get caught with an evade, then you got to start all over. So quick shot, what's your plan? Were you gonna, I thought somebody mentioned in chat, are you planning to rank Star-Lord down? Alright, get going on this arena. Star-Lord is going down after AQ starts. Already talked with B-Manny about it. Okay, so are you just ranking him down for the resources to get Medusa up, hopefully? Or you have plans to take him back up? What's going on with that? I haven't heard the story. Have to take people up on the 11th when they get Medusa or not? Okay. My air server is beginning to act up again here. It's getting sketchy. Well, man, I hope you get Medusa. You've got quite a few shots at her, don't you? I'm about 6,000 shards away from having three tries. Yeah, I mean, I figured you'd be pounding through 5.4 like I did to awaken Star-Lord. Nice. Well, I hope you get her. I hope we both get her. I would like to get, if I get her, I'd get her to rank 4. And then I need to, that may change my plans for Labyrinth. If I only get 3 paths done and then get her, I probably would put her on the team just for the heck of it. But my plans, long run, would be to get her to rank 4 and then Ghost Rider to rank 5. DJ Super King Extra Awesome. That's a long name, man. Welcome. What's up, Dominic? Good to see you. Labyrinth option might take her to rank 5. I think she's a great candidate for it. I was just surprised to see her prestige as low as it was compared to the others. I figured it was high. I'd never really paid attention to it, but since she was Doc's avatar, I just figured it was high prestige comparatively. I mean, I know it's not in the dumps, but I figured it would be above Magic, for example. High at low sig levels and scales badly. I'm going to refrain from a joke there, but what is going on? I'm going to have to try to reset air server here again. Not sure what's going on with the air server tonight. Larry Serta, where are you at? As far as geographically or in the game, or be a little more specific? Let me disconnect my air server and reset it one more time. Yeah, have you 100% Act 5 yet? And if not, when do you plan to do so? I was asking because I was grinding and the network went down, so I had to stop. Oh, like the game went down? No, they didn't announce any maintenance today, so I hope it's not. Hope that's not the case. What's up, Kranos? Good to see you. Fresno, California. Yeah, you're a ways from me. I'm in the middle of the country. I'm in Kansas. Do 5.4 after I cannot put the T2A in overflow. Good plan. Alright. Finally got air server to cooperate here. Hopefully. Behave. Captain Morgan Gaming, welcome. Gran, in comparison to the other high damage dealers, how valuable is Angela in clearing content and where does she rank? Depends on what content you're talking about. Her damage is very good, especially if you know how to manage her furies. Totally at a loss here for what is going on with my air server tonight because it's just frozen again. Try it again. Come on. Anybody else been having problems with Air Server recently? If there's an update that I've missed or something? Must be going around. Yeah, I mean, I'm not having a problem with the game or my network or anything. It's just Air Server, which is the program that I use to mirror my phone screen to the computer. It's just something's going on with Air Server. It's just not registering. Does anyone know what Punisher went for last round? I do not remember what the score was. I know it was lower than people anticipated. This is definitely an issue with Air Server I've got to get fixed before tomorrow. Tony the Tooth. Cam lurking? Yeah, Cam's usually lurking somewhere. I'll tell you what. Gonna be looking into a different program if Air Server doesn't start behaving soon. This is weird. Alright, so I turned off my MCOC, and Air Server is working just fine now on my computer. But I'm trying to open MCOC while Air Server is active, and it just keeps closing. See that? It just keeps auto-closing. Something funky going on here. So what act are you in and what level? I'm not in any act right now. I've got everything done as far as acts go. Yeah, my MCOC isn't even opening. What is going on here? DJ Super King, welcome. Thanks, Larry. That was super weird. I've never seen that happen before. Where MCOC, the app would not open at all. It just kept force closing. What's up, Doob? I'm trying to smoke it down, but my Air Server is giving me heck of problems tonight. Reboot. Yeah, I mean, I've restarted the Air Server a few times, and it pops up. Yeah, let me try to reboot the phone, maybe. Thought these days were behind me. And we got the internet fixed. Alright, gonna reboot the phone. Shorten your name. I was thinking that it looked the same as the previous one. It is much shorter than what it was. Instead of DJ Super King Extra Awesome, it's just DJ Super King. Nice. Alright, rebooting now. Got to get the arena underway. Let's see. Let me check my air server settings. There we go. And MCOC crashed as soon as I did. This is really weird. Alright, hopefully that fixes it. Yeah, I did that. Just a minute ago I opened the game and then connected and it shut down MCOC. I'd like to get an Elgato, but that's not in the budget right now. You know, I'm used to Air Server just quitting on me, but that's the first time I've seen it where it just completely shuts down MCOC. Just closes the game on the phone. And that makes me think it's not Air Server. I mean, if the phone itself is having a problem. But with the restart, we'll see. Hopefully that fixes it. Game won't open for me if I have the Elgato open. I have to disconnect Elgato, open the game first. Yeah, it's just weird. I've never seen it happen before. Seems to be okay now. But I'm glad it happened tonight. I'm glad it happened tonight so that I can make sure I've got it working before I jump into Labyrinth, because that would be that would be a pain if it happened right in the middle of a Labyrinth fight. Trying to figure that stuff out. So, as far as Elgato goes, I've run a laptop setup here, and I know some people have talked about an Elgato that you have to like install into your desktop tower. Can I hook up Elgato just to a laptop if I were to get one? Seem to be good to go here now. Anyway, Thursday and Friday when I'm doing the Labyrinth streams, I'm planning on starting pretty early in the morning for me. Probably between 9 and 10 a.m., which is much earlier than I've ever streamed before. And since most of you appear to be night owls hanging out with me, may not be primary time for you, but got to get it started early to make sure I've got time to get through the run by about 5 p.m. and I'm talking Central Standard Time, so from about like 9 to 5 or something like that, 9:30 to 5 on Thursday and Friday. New to MCOC, any tips? CK Meyer, Marvel. Play a lot, fall in love with Arena. That's a big thing. Dude, I think I'm going to try to start one path tomorrow night, but I won't be able to finish it tomorrow. So tomorrow night on the live stream, start one path, maybe. If I do that, finish it up when I begin Thursday morning, about 9:30 a.m. Central. Stream till about 5 o'clock, and then maybe do another stream that night, and then do the same thing for Friday. So my plan is to get 3 paths done this week. And I hope to have enough resources on hand to be able to accomplish that. Finally home. Good. Good to hear, Alex. Glad that you're safe there. How much snow you guys getting up there? We're not getting any snow, but it was just bitter cold here today. So, wind chill was about 4 degrees, I think. Arena seems hard. Not really. It's not hard once you get used to it. The hard part is just doing it. It's mind-numbing. You need to find something else to do while you're streaming so that you can stand streaming. I mean, not streaming, grinding Arena. I don't know if you guys just saw this with Nightcrawler. He was blocking. I was hitting him while he was blocking, and usually he'll just evade out of that block, and so he won't be able to switch his modes. But recently, he's been just stopping his transition right in the middle of the block, like he stops blocking and then starts blocking again. Not sure what the heck's going on there. There we go, got him to switch. And then when he's unduped, I usually just do the 5-hit combo and go ahead and take the damage if it's Arena, because I just want to get it over with. Good luck on the runs, definitely be watching if I can. Hey, thanks, dude. Appreciate it. Down south at my parents', 2 inches only, but it's at 0 degrees without wind chill, just baseline temp. Yikes. Prepping for a Labyrinth. You gonna get in there this week, Alex? Best way to obtain 3 stars, Arena. Run the 3-star Arena, especially if you're just starting. You're in the beginner bracket. Not sure what the cutoffs are there, but they're much lower than the normal bracket. Just do Arena as much as you can. Get the champs in there, otherwise just clear content and get yourself some shards. Gwen should be 455 tomorrow. We'll do a path that outlines both A-Bomb and Gilly with Gwen. Double YJ, Ant-Man, 455 Ultron. Nice. Yeah, that should be a pretty good team, man. Too bad you don't stream that stuff. I'd like to watch that. So you're going to do the outside path, path 1, but hit A-Bomb and Gilly with Ultron. Arena seems to be the solution for everything, pretty much. Pretty much. It's where you're going to get your units. It's where you're going to get most of your champions and your crystals and ISO. So with Gwen, it seems like run full suicides and Ultron and spam SP3 like BG did. Did the easy path, probably cut inside and go for miles. Oh, okay, yeah, you've already done the easy path. Yeah, I think so. And the big thing with Gwen is not just, you know, SP3 because you got suicides, but SP3 because you get the armor break, and the armor break is huge. Last path I did A-Bomb and Gilly and cut into the middle. 18 fights, felt like it took forever. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done anything that intense in the game, so I think, I mean, the first path at least is there's gonna be some adjustment required. An adjustment period. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna hit A-Bomb and Gilly too. But it's gonna be 2 separate paths. I'm gonna do Spidey and X-23 on the same path when I get to that, but I don't know that that's gonna be this week. Waken Sig 20, gonna be 565 her, pushed for 100 by the time Blade comes around. You get a 565 her and then go for Blade and not wait for Blade and rank him. I'm gonna be taking in my 4-star rank 5 Gwen pool for those fights, and that's gonna be a nightmare. It's going to be terrible. Unless I happen to get her when I go for Medusa. But even if I were to do that, it would be a while before I could rank her, because I'm going to be ranking Ghost Rider and Medusa if I get her. Come on, man. Running out of my charges here. There we go. Don't spend units on crystals, get parrying dexterity. Spelled that wrong. No, you spelled it right. Dexterity? Yep. I mean, that is a very good tip. I wish I had known that. I wish I knew that now, right? Don't spend units on crystals. I'm not. I've actually, since I got Star-Lord Awakened, not spent units on a single crystal. Everything's going to revives. Won't have the shards for enough tries for Blade by February 22nd. Popped those 70,000 shards yesterday. Oh, that's right. Forgot about that, man. There is an opening on BW's LT, but that's gonna. I know I watched B Manny's video on that, so yeah, I know it's possible, but it's gonna take some. It's gonna take some practice. Oh, there goes Iron Man. What's up, John Doe? Jugs and Vision. Yeah, I think you're gonna be okay on Vision, especially if you're using the L3, because you're not gonna be using your. You're not going to be. I mean, if you're using the L1, then you're going to put yourself in a precarious situation. But if you're using the L3 all the time, then you should have a decent health pool or a power pool. Can you say that? To draw from. When you're pushing her over the L1, you either 4-hit and hold block, or 5-hit and immediately hold block. She has a tendency to throw a heavy. Easily punish her. Yeah. I've been working on the baiting heavy attacks. Just pulled 5-star Doc Ock yesterday. So happy, missing 2 times. T3 Tech Cats, only problem to rank 4. Congrats on the Doc Ock. John Wesley Thomas, welcome to the stream. How are you tonight, sir? Tell you what, I'm going to be ready to get some suicides back on here, though, for grinding arena. Would have used my rank down gem on Hawkeye and 235 him, so I would have the skill cats to 565er, but son of a gun did that stuff and randomly decided to pop my 5-star crystals. Beginning to sound like me, man. Ah, shoot, that's not gonna. Oh, it did kill her. Nah, she had suicide, so she just bled out. I was like, what? Just killed Gwenpool with a special attack? Give me that revive, or regen. Missed it. DS, you have to bait aggressively on his L1s, block the first hit of it, and then evade the projectile to punish L1 every time. Yeah. That's 2 5-star fights I've lost. And I'm about ready to enter into Labyrinth. Got 5-star Luke Cage and Superior Iron Man. Congrats? I think. Sorry about that, Luke Cage, man. I know how it feels, though. The Cam 565 Hyperion just for this week. Sounds like Hyperion's records. I don't think so. I think he's intending to keep him. Pop those 7 crystals. The first 3 were Ultron, Groot, and Venom. The 2 hiding were Gwen and Iceman. Nice. I mean, Ultron, Gwen, and Iceman. I mean, there's nothing to be sorry about for that awakening for sure. Ah, shoot. What do I want to do here? That's class disadvantage, but I don't want to risk Mystic Dispersion, so we're going that way. This fight's going to be tough. Unless they use their specials. Thank you. No. Come on, use it. Use it. Use it. Thank you. How much damage 565 hype do? I can't remember what Cam said it was doing, but it was a pretty insane number he was saying. It was over 100,000 he was getting on those L2s. Oh, there he is. Cam. 131,000. That's pretty sick. That's more than I was getting from Star-Lord at 100 hit combo on L2. Come on, before the limbo wears off. Go, go. Thank you. Ah, nice. Never pull anything good from the basic 5-star. Count as collecting trash. It seems to be the case for many people, but yeah, I mean, just keep opening. Sooner or later, you have to open something good, right? Has to happen. Ten Furies, goodbye X23, bye-bye. Are you jumping back in on another path, Cameron? Or are you taking a break for a bit? Another path tomorrow. Okay. Are you going to be available to jump on Skype with me on Thursday or Friday? What's up, Mo Battle Chips? Monkey Flower, dupe GR again yesterday. Second dupe since awakening him. 685 now. Can't wait to finish Act 5, taking rank 5. Awesome. He is super great. Did you have him as a rank 4? Are you familiar with him? Or played with him much before getting him as a 5-star? Awesome. Thanks, Cam. So you're going to get it done. You're doing 100%, Cam, for in the next week or so. I wish I had the resources to be able to do 100%, but I don't think it's going to happen. I'm hoping to get 3 done, and then I'm going to have to take a break and save. Yeah, he's super fun. Oh, come on. I hate it when Agent Venom doesn't get a bleed on his L1. It's like, you're hoping for that bleed because it's going to finish the fight off. But nope. Thinking when Gwen is 565, mutant crit team with Archangel, 4-star for most the rest of the paths. Yeah, I mean, I'd test. I'd take her in against like Star-Lord, Red Hulk. Just test a few different teams out and see which one works best for you. But mutant crit wouldn't hurt. Want to just 100% it and be done with it so I can rank up Ghost Rider to 455. Still want to farm up Winter Soldier to reduce the cost of clear. Right. I do not have as many health potions as I want to have. But I've got enough to 40% revives, and I'm thinking, I mean, Star-Lord's got enough health as a rank 5 that I really don't need to use the health potions unless it's for the fights that I'm going to be using the team revives for, which are going to be Abomination and Guillotine. Oh, Alex, don't start that. You don't have to heal up for many fights, but some you definitely want to be healing up for. Yeah. The Juggernaut, I will be healing up for him. Magic. Probably a couple others, but I mean, I'll play it by ear. And like I said, I'll hopefully have some people on the call that have done it and can give me some pointers where necessary if I need it. Can't help it, Gran. Did you see that damage? Not worrying about special abilities. Yeah. I mean, everybody knows. Everybody knows. It is what it is. Change the topic. How do you fight Medusa in Alliance War Stun Immune? Bait SP1. She gets her 3 Furies back off. She put me against the wall. Yep. Just you got to back off when she's got the Furies. If you got magic or any mystic that can nullify buffs, that's going to help you out. I mean, like, the nullify abilities don't work so much, but you can still, like, if you put it on, if she's on one of those Mystic Ward nodes, then you're going to have a problem with Magic, Scarlet Witch, you know, those that nullify. But you can still stagger if you wanted to bring Jane Foster or Juggernaut. You can still turn it into the poison with Dr. Voodoo. So those are always great counters. Juggy UC, chip damage fights like War Machine, Falcon, also DS, a good fight to heal up for. Definitely good to heal up for. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we'll see how it goes. I just don't want to be wasting the health potions on fights that I can manage without it, and then not end up having them when I need them. Right, he would nullify the Fury. He would not poison. So yeah, that's a correction. Thank you. What's up, Jizz? Quake is also very good, by the way. Quake. But I will admit, even though I know theoretically what to do, I did face a Medusa in war last week, and she wrecked me. I also have a problem, for some reason, evading her L2. I always get caught with the last part of her L2 and then get stunned. What's up, Ishan? Yeah, the frustrating thing is, usually when I fight her in arena, it's Kang's team, so I don't have to worry about the parry. So I just, you know, keep hitting, and when she blocks, you stop hitting. But, yeah, in war, most likely, more likely than not, it's going to trigger the parry, and that sucks. Doc Ock on Node 24. Oh, yeah, that's gonna be pretty sweet. Trying to hit 5,500 in gifting solo. Yeah, it's not cheap. I really need to do better at saving my units for stuff like this. If OG Vision deal comes in a few days, rip Labyrinth paths. We'll only have enough for one path. Yeah, if he comes out, I won't have the resources for him again. This would be the third time I'll miss him. But at this point, I mean, even if I decide to put off Labyrinth, there's no way I'm going to get 4,000 units up. I've only got a couple hundred right now, because I have put everything towards a gifting event and building up the revives. Nice job in 565, Star-Lord. Thank you, sir. He's not staying there, but thank you. See, this magic is not doing so well against the Medusa here with those Furies because they don't have Mystic Dispersion, but pretty much just spam L1 all day if you're running MD. Ranking him down? Yeah. Yes, sir. I awakened him from 5.4 and took him up to rank 4 in order to do Labyrinth. Was not planning on rank down tickets, was not planning on taking him to rank 5 at all. But since I was going to do Labyrinth anyway, and since they gave me the resource, I'm going to use it for my advantage. and knock out what I can of Labyrinth before having to take him back down. He rank 5 in Magic and Mandusa. Ghost Rider, man. Ghost Rider to rank 5. Medusa, I would take her to rank 4. The only reason I haven't been focusing on Ghost Rider is because I don't think he would be a huge asset for me in Labyrinth, and that is my immediate agenda right now, getting that done. What do I want to do here? Yeah, Mandusa. Yeah, honestly, I don't even know if I'm going to like her too, but I think I will. I mean, I don't even have her as a 4-star. I've only got her as a 3-star. I know what she can do. I know that she has synergy with Quake, and so that makes her more appealing to me. So, you know, why not? Art of Chaos! What's up, man? Heard you're unable to get the Catalyst back when you rank down 565. That's true right now, Ishan. I'm sure that they're going to fix that. If they don't fix it, I don't know. I may hang up. I may hang up the game. Because that's going to piss me off, honestly, because there was nothing about that in the description. I believe what happened is that they just released them with the same coding as they had with 12.0 when rank 5s and tier 5 basic catalysts were not a factor. So we'll see. Ghost Rider for Prestige, overall AQ questing use. Yeah. He's awesome for Prestige, and I love Ghost Rider. Use him all the time, every day in Alliance Quest. Yep. If I had to, I'd run one in Alliance Quest, one in questing, or maybe even Alliance War. Right now, I take a bleed node, so he'd do well there. And against Medusa for, you know, like that. It's interesting that she always auto blocks on the second part of a first special. It's like I would have fate sealed her and she auto blocked it. Just check the forums about it. Still no resolution. People who have lost their rank. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go nuts because I just got an Odin too. The day that I ranked him, so I'll be filing a complaint and getting a refund, and I mean it'll be done. I would be more than upset. Medusa, Storm, Quake, exactly, dude, exactly. This is why another reason I was so tempted to take that Nebula to rank 4. Just got that Star-Lord in the mix though. Bushido Brown did Act 5 exploration, got the dreaded Science Gem. How many shots you can have for Sentry? It's just around the corner, man. And cross your fingers, he may be amazing, or he may suck. I hope it's the latter. Heard you when you use a rank up gem on any champion and rank them down, get the catalyst that you didn't even use. Yes. Yeah. Right. I mean, you use the rank up gem. It's the equivalent of having those catalysts. When you rank them down, you get the catalyst back. I know people that are doing that to exchange like a class rank up gem for generic catalyst that they can use, but they still lose. You still lose your gold and your ISO. So I mean, if you can afford that, then do it. I did that because I needed to finish the gifting event, and Needed some more anyway for Labyrinth. They made the teams aware of the issue. Yeah, I did see one comment on the post that they just said, "Can you send us the ticket number?" Somebody said, you know, we submitted a ticket and haven't heard anything back, and they said, "Can you tell us the ticket number?" That's the last I've seen. I'm sure it's going to get fixed. Yeah, Neb 2, man. But unfortunately, I'm not going to have that many resources right away. And you know, Star-Lord's going to be there. Ghost Rider's going to be on top of the whole thing. So it's going to be, right now, it's going to be Ghost Rider rank 5, Quake, Storm, Medusa, Magic at rank 4, and Star-Lord at rank 4. Nebula? Oh no. Smooth as butter. Mobile 1, good stuff. Awfully robotic. I don't know. You should ask her if that's one of the... Well... I should behave. Ask her if that's one of the parts that her daddy replaced. Yeah, Cam, I figured you'd appreciate that. I apologize. I apologize. Man, this goes so slow without suicides. I don't know how you guys do it without ever running suicides. So how much of her is a robot? Does she still have a brain? Is she technically a cyborg? That's like the old, you know, the old question. If you have an old ship, it starts, you know, it's rotting, it's falling apart. You replace a board. You got to replace a board every year. How long before it's a, you know, it's not even the same ship anymore because you've replaced all the boards, right? Something like that, I think, is how the illustration goes. That's what they said about the internet. As long as the serial number doesn't fall off, you're good. All right, there you go. The answer, the official answer, right there for you. Good old DSL. I started with a dial-up connection. That was painful. Back in the day, I had a friend who moved to Wyoming. And we used to play, what was it called? Command and Conquer. And we used to have to call each other on the phone and say, hey, you ready to play? Yeah, ready to play. Okay, I'm going to dial up right now. You dial up right now. Dial up on the internet. Get your connection. Couldn't use your phone while you're dialed up. It was fun. Fun times. Maybe too much, but I read a study that the amount of sex partners millennials have is 2 to 3 less than those baby boomers at the same age. I think internet? Maybe. Red Alert. Yeah, Red Alert, Command and Conquer. There you go. That's it. Art of Chaos knows what I'm talking about. It was glorious, Cameron. It was glorious. Our kids will never know. Our kids will never know what we experienced with that. StarCraft released, and that's it for CNC. I never played that one. I remember getting a PlayStation. Is when really moved away from any kind of PC-based games. Used to load up NBA.com to see if the Pacers won. That page loaded in like 3 minutes. So pumped with DSL. Yeah, you try to load up any large images and it's just like just like line by line by line. Like, go grab yourself a cup of coffee, come back, and it's about 50% rendered. I'm telling you, it was a good old days. Started with dial-up as well. Didn't know about having to pick a local number. Parents were not too happy with the first month's telephone bill. Oh, yikes. Yeah, that was back back in the day. Like, it was cool to have a pager, too. I remember when I was just graduated high school. I think, no, I was a senior in high school. I got a pager. You know, it was back before everybody had cell phones. Had a pager. And my fiance at the time had a pager, too. And so instead of texting, you would call a pager and leave codes with numbers on pagers and stuff. That was fun. So I went with my parents drove from Kansas to Maine, and so I would stop at these payphones and message my fiance's pager like every major town we stopped in. Did not realize how much the cost for that was going to be until it was too late. That was a lot of money. Had to use the main landline phone in high school to talk to friends, girls. What happened to that? Yeah. Oh, man. Making me feel old. Trying to DL a movie and it goes for days. Back in the day, man, you couldn't even do that. The only people I knew in high school with pagers were dealers. You found out my secret, Dubes. You got me. It was like 1910 for pagers, yeah. My secret has been exposed. Just paged Gran a minute ago. Yeah, I turned my notifications off on my pager here while I stream John Doe. So yeah, we'll keep that on the DL. Shoot, I don't know. I was thinking I would start a path tomorrow night, but if I don't have time to get arena done, I may want to do arena some more. Could always be doing arena though. Always going to be arena to do. Just thinking I need to get more units, more milestones. But sooner or later, got to call that off and just get it done, right? Things I was born in 2000 and sooner will never know. 90s kids. We were the transition man. We saw the past and the present. Like, 90s kids? I was a kid in the 90s. Eighteen years old as a kid. I mean, my sons are 19 and 20. I still consider them kids, so I'm a 90s kid. I remember having a rotary dial phone. Oh yeah, Monkey Flower. So like when I was growing up, we had one phone in the house, and it was in the kitchen. We were 5 kids, and so when you had to make a phone call, you had to talk to your girlfriend or your boyfriend. You had to stand in the kitchen on the rotary dial phone and talk to them within earshot of my parents. And so, you know, when you had to say the I love you and everything that you got to say to your girlfriend, you got to whisper it in the phone so your parents don't hear it, right? Of course they hear everything you say, but at least makes you feel better that you can whisper it and think they don't hear you. But yeah, that was brutal. And then at one point we had like a 20-minute time limit. You had 20 minutes on the phone, and man, my dad it's like he had a stopwatch. As soon as that 20 minutes hit, you better hang up the phone, because somebody else might be calling, and if you're on the phone, they ain't getting through, The struggle was real. You could throw your bike in your front yard and no one would take it. Now with locks, it's gone. Yeah. Born in '89, so I was a little kid in the 90s. Culture shock from Bulgaria to the U.S. was insane. Got mesmerized when we moved here. Oh man, I bet. Online chat rooms. Dangerous places to be. Not my neighborhood. Had my bike stole off my front porch when I was 16. Never did that thing again. Yeah, neighborhoods are different. It was weird. I left my bike in the front yard one time when I was maybe 8 or 9 years old. We were in Texas at the time, a suburb of San Antonio, and we actually got ticketed. The police ticketed our bikes because they were left in the front yard. I'd be in trouble if the police ticketed me every time my kids left something in the front yard. Spurs fan? Nope, not really. I only lived there till I was 11. I love San Antonio. Only been back probably 3 or 4 times since I moved away 30 years ago. But love it down there. But didn't even know the Spurs existed until I was like 10. So, Captain Bay, what's up, man? How's it going? A ticket for your bike? Nope, I'm dead serious. Unless my parents planted it and told me it was the cops, but, yep. Born in '68, you couldn't leave your bike in the yard when I was a kid. Yeah. It's just a different time. Remember the shock and awe when Mortal Kombat came out? Oh, Mortal Kombat was awesome. I remember my friends playing it, and I didn't have it, and I was jealous. Everybody talking about left, right, up, down, A, B, B, A, you know. Like, I don't know what you're talking about, man. If you live in a Latino area, you can't leave anything outside. I'm not going to comment on that. I'm assuming you're Latino then. Just trying to finish up master mode. Been slacking. Well, stop doing that. Been doing some Googling, and MCU Nebula is completely different than comic book Nebula. Really? Not familiar with that. It would not surprise me. I'm no professional or expert when it comes to the comic books, but I've heard that there's a, I can't remember who else. There's somebody else that they were saying is the same. I mean, it changed quite a bit for the MCU. Going way back with Contra Code, yeah. So what was a fate seal that prevents Jugs from triggering Unstoppable in Alliance Quest? The B-Man he was talking about with GR. His first special, the Ghost Rider's first special applies fate seal. Well, it has a chance. The judgment is fate seal. Interestingly enough, it also works against Vision's power gain, even though that's not an active buff. And L3, thank you. That is true. Is she a robot? Is she a cyborg? Yeah, probably because they didn't want to create another category of cyborg, perhaps. You refresh that with SP3, it never gets unstoppable anymore. No, that's not true. So each judgment... Each consecutive judgment with Ghost Rider is longer than the previous one, but each one of them expires. You reset the judgments with the L3. The L3 applies Fate Seal, Power Lock, Degeneration. What else? Is it Heal Block on that? Yeah, Power Lock, Heal Block, Degeneration, and Fate Seal. And then when that expires, all of the judgments reset and you can apply them again. But you don't have it all the time. It's not like I mean, you can get it pretty close, but you don't start with it, and it's going to be difficult to. The only way you can go from a Fate Seal on an L1 to a Fate Seal on an L3 is if you save the L1 till right before, or maybe 2 judgments before the L3. So you'd have to play quite a bit to get like the Fury, the Bleed, the L2 Power Drain off, and then maybe a Regeneration, or maybe a L1 and Fate Seal, and then a Regeneration, and then an L3. But you're still going to have a span of time there that you're not going to have that Fate Seal going. But the L2, the Power Drain, that helps against Juggernaut too, of course. Yes, sir, you need to learn Ghost Rider. I keep meaning, I've got some old footage of a complete Map 6 run that I use basically Ghost Rider for every single fight but 2 or 3 with Poison. And but it's like 35-minute. It would be a 35-minute video, but I need to post it. What's up, B Manny? How many paths left? All of them. No, I haven't done any yet. I've only done the one. I'm debating right now whether to start the short path tomorrow night. because I'm not going to have a whole lot of time, if any time, to grind Arena tomorrow. So it's either finish up Arena tomorrow night as much as I can and then start the path Thursday morning, or start the short path tomorrow night, finish that Thursday morning, and then start right into a second path on Thursday, and then a third path on Friday. I'll be doing day streams on Thursday and Friday, so if you are available at all, the Skype will be open. Boss is here, back to duels. Get it done, Mo Battle Chips. Basically, whatever you want up most, you try to apply those judgments last. Yes. Yep. So, for example, Alex, if you fight a bleed immune champion, so I fight Vision, I fight Unstoppable Colossus and Colossus. And all three of those fights, the very first judgment I place is the bleed, because it's useless. It does nothing. For Vision, the second fight I place is the Fate Seal, which actually for Vision does prevent his power gain, but it doesn't really give me any advantage in that fight, because I want him to get his L1 so I can bait it and counter it. So that's the second one I place, and then I will place for Vision, I will place the L2 power drain, and then the L1, and then the regeneration. And I seldom get to the L3 because the fight is either over or I just can't get to it because I've got the power drain on me. That, what is that called? Automatic power drain. Plagued Mind. When I fight Iron Man, then the L1 is one of the last judgments I place because I want that Fate Seal to apply right before he gets his Arc Overload. The Colossus in Section 3 on Map 6, he's usually 25,000 PI, and I have a 4-star Ghost Rider, and that fight takes forever. So the very last things I do is I place the L3 Fate Seal, and then I do the Fury ending a combo with a medium attack. That way he has no armor ups, and I've got a significantly extended Fury, and can finish that fight with barely enough time before timing out. I mentioned the other night, I should probably record just that one fight to give an example, but like last time I fought that Colossus day 5, it took half of the hits in that fight took off 30% of his health, and the other half took off 70% because I had that Fury running most of the time with the Fate Seal. I should say right now, though, qualify that I'm running Enhanced Fury because I added it to get ready for Labyrinth. I do plan on running Enhanced Fury for Labyrinth. I'm going to lose here to Gwenpool. Get out of here. Pretty fun to play. Been doing stuff in Arena since I just awakened him, but he is really unique. Yeah, he is very fun to play. He's very versatile. The only thing that is frustrating about Ghost Rider is that his judgments are not 100%. That's why the blade synergy with Ghost Rider is so great, because it increases his chances pretty much to 100% to place those judgments. But since they're not 100%, you can, I mean, I go into a fight and it's no problem. Judgment places every fight, every time. Every time I try to place a judgment, it places. The next fight I go into, and I really need to get a regeneration, and I throw off 4 or 5 heavies, and it will not trigger. And so he can be a bit frustrating. $1 billion prestige. Get out of here, Spidey. 1,000,000,001. Oh, sorry. Prestige calculator updated on Marvels. Trucos. I don't know about Trucos, but Mutamat has been adding that information as he gets it. Max, what's up? Other ones all just rip off Mutamat's compilation. Yeah, that's the rumor. Yes, it has, Alex. The ability to have a rank 5 really has closed that gap. Oh, I don't know. What should I do, guys? Jump into Labyrinth immediately tomorrow? Makes the squeeze even harder for some people. I mean, they've really made it nice for some. I mean, people who have got a good champion, like high prestige champion, one of the highest, they can use the rank down tickets, make changes, get that person up. But I mean, even if you don't have one of those highest prestige champions, somebody that's worth a rank 5, that puts the pressure on quite a bit. Do it! Paul has spoken. Like at 4,900 prestige, here near the bottom of my alliance. Yeah, man. Get that 565. That's going to help a bunch. Party started right now. Yeah, I can't do it right now because there's no way. So I got my wife's permission to stream Thursday and Friday, but in exchange I have to help her tomorrow with the kids. So if I start one right now, it won't get completed until tomorrow night, and that would mean I would lose out on a whole bunch of 5-star shards in Modoc's lab and the Halls of Healing. So I can't start it tonight, but tomorrow night we can do. I would just be sacrificing some arena. Near the bottom of the alliance is my everyday life. Haven't pulled any good 5-star the whole time I've been in 4 Loki. Dude, it's about to change. It is about to turn around, I'm telling you. You got, let's see, 15 days? 15 days? Asking permission and making deals. Oh, the life of a married man. So jealous. You know it, man. You know it. Gotta keep mama happy. Of course, then she makes a comments like, you in that game. It's maybe weird, but a 345 dorm wouldn't be a bad option in AQ offense. I've actually heard that. Who was it? Somebody was in our alliance that said Dormammu would actually... Was somebody actually using Dorm on offense, or were they just saying that he might be good there? Can't remember. Hoping lag is trash pulls means some of that luck went in my draft. I hope so too, Mo Battle Chips. More for your sake than just hoping that he gets bad pulls, but you are long overdue for some god tier luck. If Sentry is amazing, are you going to use any of those crystals for a shot at him? See, I'm debating on it because Sentry, if Sentry's the first, he'll be a week before Medusa. I'm like, do I use one of my crystals to take a shot for him or not? I would hate to do it, miss him, and then miss on Medusa, but it's like I have a Science Awakening gem too. But I already have a Science at rank 5. I mean rank 4, not rank 5. All these decisions hurts my brain. Just hope it continues for him a bit. Some of the stuff I've heard him saying in streams, he's due for a really crap run. Couldn't be happier seeing those openings. 5 stars turning into 4 stars where last year the roster expands. You get those champs one way or another. Yeah, I mean, it's bound to be. But, I mean, that is, even though I say that, I've said that myself, that argument only goes so far because by the time 5 stars become as common as 4 stars, people aren't really going to care so much about 5 stars. Sentry could be another card, but he very well could be. But since MODOK is not the amazing champion that I think we need from a Science, I'm crossing my fingers. Yeah, for real, quick shot. I mean, there's positive and negative about it. I mean, it's built up my 5-star roster for arena purposes nicely, but going for Medusa, Science and Mystic are the only 2 gems I don't have. Agree though, Dubes, at this point, don't mind seeing him get garbage. Yeah, I've got Mystic, Science, and Cosmic. So I was planning on saving for Sentry until I pulled that Cosmic gem from 5.4. And since I know she's good, and I don't know yet what Sentry's going to be like, I do plan on going for her. But yeah, if he comes out and the reviews are just, the dude's amazing, I'm going to have some decisions to make. Open another feature, Groot, and then your brain will explode. Yeah. Sorry about that, John Doe. That is tough. We go for Sentry if he ends up being amazing, since Science... Oh, you got the rank up gems too. Yeah, I get that. I get that, Dubes. No deserving, you're right. Only dumb luck. Or dumb RNG. Imagine what the cutoffs are going to be when they start dropping 5 stars in arena, if they start dropping 5 stars in arena. All those crap basic crystals that gave you all those crap champs may actually come in pretty handy at that time. Of course, that's nothing for Dubes. The arena grinder extraordinaire. Debating whether to start 5 point. Oh, you haven't even started yet? That's pathetic. See, King Groot's poison, he's even better than Ant-Man's. They really got to buff his poison. That's what I need to do tomorrow, as much as I can. I don't know how much time I'm going to have to do that, but I've just got to be hitting Winter Soldier tomorrow. Really want 5-star in arena, but scared of the scorers. Still ranked 5. Some of this, the 4-star, yeah. I don't see myself ever doing a feature grind for a 5-star if they... I mean, because we don't have, there's nobody to use in a 5-star arena that we don't already use in the 4-star feature arena. I mean, I don't ever, I mean, I think the highest I've ever done was 15.5. I probably will never do a 20 million arena grind for a feature 4-star. I don't see myself doing a 30 million grind for a 5-star. First basic 5-star grind Groot. Well, in that case, maybe I would do 30 million. Finish a monthly quest before I got into that. Yeah, makes sense. Can't use Quake effectively if they're passive. They just stand back there and block. What are they doing that makes it hard with Quake? Just, oh, yeah, okay, I get it. So they're doing like a double medium attack, or they delay the second hit of their combo. That's really annoying. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about now. That's super frustrating. Yep, Wolverine, Iron Fist, Spider-Man. He's the other one, another one that does it pretty regularly. I mean, you could still get the parry on the double medium, but it's a delay, and you got to wait to parry. And it just throws the timing off when you're in a rhythm. And I've turned around I used to think that her signature ability wasn't really beneficial at all, but when you're taking that kind of you know, when that's basically the damage you're taking for the entire fight, constantly blocking and parrying, that turns out to be a pretty big deal. Gran, I'm tempted to eventually not even 455 SL if I get other good pulls with Gwen. She changes everything. Might use the generic one. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you. Plenty of people aren't taking Spidey up because, I mean, you got other champs now that can do what he's doing. But you know, I'm just an old school Star-Lord fan. I think I said Spidey, but Star-Lord fan. I've always wanted Star-Lord ranked. He's still very good at what he does, and I enjoy playing with him. So I can rank other champs for the utility and the prestige and the damage and all that, or you know, eventually. But for me, wanted Star-Lord up there, so up he goes. Rank up suggestions, please. Pranjal PG, welcome to the stream. Unduped Gwenpool to rank 455 or duped Hawkeye to 455. I would rank Gwenpool before Hawkeye, even though I do love Hawkeye. Mine sits at rank 3. His prestige is terrible. But do you need the 455 immediately? I mean, Gwenpool unduped is one of the few unawakened champs that I would say is not a bad choice for 455. But if you don't need it immediately, you may even wait until she's awakened in case you get something else like a Blade here in a month or couple months or so. I mean, if I had to pick one champion I can intercept with and play, well, it's Star-Lord with Labyrinth Easy Path. He became a regular. Understand that? Yep, exactly. Hits. That's painful. Just curious, what does a 565 bring points-wise in Alliance Quest? Honestly, I cannot remember. I used him not at the beginning of the stream here because I did Modoc's Lab, but I did run Star-Lord in Arena when I started Arena. So we probably go back and look. Let's see. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Alright, it was about 50 minutes ago. It's hard to pinpoint exactly the time, so I gotta wait till this replay catches up. Kept taking screenshots of 150, 180 hit combos on the easy path with him. Red Cyclops. Final hit kill on Maestro, stealing all my glory. Okay, let's see. No, where'd it go? think I may have just skipped it. Got distracted and was talking. I think some people see lags and others use Spidey or Blade for Labyrinth and forget how easier it is with Star-Lord. Yeah, I'm hoping. I'm hoping it's easier. Do need 455 champ to finish Act 5. I'm leaning towards Gwenpool. Easy path. Yeah, go look at Brian Grant's first run of Labyrinth. 20. Yeah, Star-Lord wasn't great. At rank 5, he got about 1,500 more points than my rank 4s did. So, not great. It also depends on who you are, who you're fighting. Yeah, no worries, man. It was like, for that particular fight I did, it was 28,000 for Quake and Magic, and 29,000 for Star-Lord. But yeah, since his is so low and I was fighting a lower champion, definitely could do more than that with other champs. Can't believe a guy, top 100 PI rated roster has a 560 Venom. Rank 5 Venom? Yeah, I've seen one of those. That's ridiculous. Hey, you're welcome, Art of Chaos. I mean, I get it. You like Venom, but I mean, like him elsewhere. I mean, this is a game. The point is to, you know, advance and to have champions that are useful in the game. And I don't see how a rank 5-star Venom can be useful. Like Venom as a 330 great arena fodder? Sure. Yeah, mine's 330. The person must really love Venom, or he was on some serious drugs when he made that choice, thinking yeah, or his finger slipped. He meant to rank up Venom Pool or something, which is not much better, but use him to make people laugh. Yeah. See, now I need to just rank 5 Groot so I can take any kind of glory away from that guy. Irony is he already has a Stark Spidey. Yep, he has Stark Spidey on his profile and ranked up Venom. Mr. Savage, yo, what is up? Welcome to the stream tonight, or this morning, or this afternoon, or whatever time it is in your part of the world. Yeah, VP. I like VP better too, but I still wouldn't rank 5 him. I mean, he's got some. The bleed is great. He regenerate if you can land the L1 when the opponent has a buff active. Yeah. Is 5-star Hyperion worth 15,000 shards? Sure. I mean, I'd rather get him for 10,000 shards, but he is not one that I would complain. He is not a basic that I would complain about getting out of a feature crystal. Spider-Gwen giving me trouble here. Pay 60,000 for any champ worthy. Ah, man, that's a sad reality. Sitting on 140,000. Goodness gracious, Art of Chaos. Depending on who I pull on this coming Tuesday, maybe ranking Ultron down, praying for Iceman. That is a ton of 5-star shards, dude. Hope you get him. Now the question, should I rank 5 Star-Lord for my first 4-star? Rank 5, 660. Iceman, Hulk, Unawakened. Star-Lord is not a bad option for a rank 5. And those rank 5s will be coming more and more frequently, so not going to be, it's not going to be too much of a problem if you rank him and then decide you want someone else. This is a bad round. I just got my butt kicked by Spider-Gwen and Iron Patriot in the same round of Arena. Mutant Gem, nice. I've got a Mutant rank up, 3 to 4 rank up. I wish I had an Awakening Gem. I would trade. I don't know which one I'd trade. If Sentry was bad, I'd trade a Science. Maybe a Mystic for a Mutant. Ranking GP to 455. Hey, congrats, Pranjal. Enjoy her. Did you see my 5-star 3 to 4 rank up gem? No. Who'd you use it on? Wait. Yeah, wait. You used it on Morningstar, right? Is it Morningstar? Waiting for him to respond now. Useless science, so I burned it to rank the champ down tomorrow after AQ starts with 2. Oh, okay. Who was posting about Morningstar then in the chat? Oh, it was, sorry, Doc. Doc82 ranked his Morningstar. Yeah, I mean, you get the generics back. I think that's what Ronan was doing as well. Please tell me it was Spider-Gwen. Oh, it was Hulk? I guess Hulk is okay. You realize how much glory for yourself you would have won if it was Spider-Gwen, though. Lost opportunity, man. Lost opportunity. Ah, parried my L2. Sucker. Okay, I gotta share this. This is funny. I just called him a sucker, which reminded me. Alright, so Christmas time. With Christmas time comes candy canes. And children love candy canes. So we were driving in the vehicle the other day. I don't remember where we were going to, but my son was eating a candy cane, and he says, "Hey Mom, look how good I am at sucking." And I just lost it. My wife smacks me. She says, "I can't believe you're laughing at him for that." I'm like, "It's hilarious. Look how good I am at sucking." Oh boy. Children. So fun. You do lose gold, you lose the ISO. He was super proud of himself because he got that the candy cane. It was like a just sharpened into a point. He was very, very proud of himself. In order to be successful, you need to suck first. There you go. Important life lesson. Computer went down on phone now. Alright, man. What's wrong with that computer? Really like Punisher. He's a lot of fun to use. So if you guys use Gwenpool on Miles Morales, what's his enigmatic? I don't remember. Thought I had time to get that off, but nope. Star-Lord for Miles. Yeah, I'm going to be bringing Gwenpool in for Spidey, for Electro, and I was debating on if I needed to bring her in for when I hit Miles. After his 5 evades disappear, he builds Furies and physical resistance until you use an SP or S2 to give him evades, something like that. Isn't working at the moment? Huh. Why? So is he just not building the Fury and the resistances and stuff? Your Gwen's a bit bigger than mine is, though, Art of Chaos. I'm a little worried about my Gwen pool at 4-star rank 5. Doesn't build up anything, just don't use specials and he won't build up anything and get those evade charges back. There you go. Alright. Maybe I should hit that path then. I wasn't planning on it, but maybe I should. I don't know. I think I'd still rather knock out the Venom Pool and Juggernaut paths before worrying about him. Even if they do fix him then before I get to him. Goodness gracious, I find a ton of people with maxed limber. Watched Brights on Netflix today. Enjoy the movie, but always enjoy Will Smith. Yeah, my wife and I watched that the other day. I liked it. It seemed like it needs more, though. I mean, it needs to be developed more. There's a lot of stuff going on in that show. It's like, yeah, I'd like to see more of that, know more about what's going on there. But it was fun watch. After 50 hits, he won't even get his evasion charges back, if I remember correctly, with Gwen. Well, I think he gets the evasion charges, he just won't evade. I thought that's how she worked. Because it seems like I've fought him elsewhere with her. And he got the charges, but just didn't evade. Could be wrong on that. Talking about using Star-Lord, it doesn't build up anything. Gwenpool, though, I think you're right. Pretty sure she shuts down his building up evade charges. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure she stops the evade itself, which is what counts. Whether or not he gets the icon or not. Quake doing great against MODOK. Yeah. As long as you can sustain the fight in the corner, you're good. Just be careful of the heavy. His heavy attack got me a few times. People still complaining about Ice Phoenix. People like to complain. Yeah, it does. It's like a two-part heavy. You gotta evade back twice to miss it. But if you're in the corner, that can get tricky. And that was the issue. Like he'd do the heavy, I'd evade it once and forget I had to evade a second time, and I get incineration from the tail end of it. From what GM said, Gran's physical resistance charges when he's working normally are actually really strong and drop damage output a ton. He said he's worth banging him out while broken. Yeah, I mean, I would love to. I'd love to do all those paths while I can, but I don't think I'm gonna have the resources. I mean, I've got 200, close to 200 revives. I've got about 60 revives per path that I could do if I do 3 paths this week. But I mean, expecting to do under 60 revives per path, I don't think I'm that good. I don't know. I may surprise myself. We'll just see what happens. Definitely want to get Venompool and Jugs out while he's 565. Staying really far from him, just got to push him back while concussion is going. It's not bad, right? Yeah, I mean, and his specials really aren't that hard to evade once you get the timing down. Need no revives for... gotta wait for 7 stars. There you go. And by then, they'll remove the 50,000 point damage cap, right? Well, that is not a bad first run. That's the first time I've... Well, ooh, I've actually got a fight left. Never mind. Ignore that. Only one. I can't use Superior Iron Man. He's only at rank 2. Not taking him into rank 3 because I don't want to use the alphas. But 1.4 million one round through. I like it. So about three full rounds should hit 4 million then. It's been a while since I just did a straight run through and calculated how many points there were, but since I just started this, that was an easy benchmark to ascertain. Dupe Quake today, by the way. Oh, nice. Did you use an Awakening Gem on her? And then just duped her today. Well, I duped Storm 3 times in the last 3 weeks. I'd rather it be Quake. Some would argue that he already does, Alex. I would, Art of Chaos, but I need to get the units. I got enough resources to make a huge dent in Labyrinth, but not enough to finish it. Oh wow, I'm refreshing already. Did not realize that. Guess I'll just keep going. Level 35. Sig 35, just being awakened. First actual dupe. Okay, cool. Yeah, mine's still at only 20. I could have taken her up a lot higher, but I wanted to hold on to those basics. The basic 6 stones. I'm going to dump as many as I can into Ghost Rider. I should be able to get Ghost Rider to, after Labyrinth, over 100 easy. Not for me, Alex. Bringing in Nebula. Gonna shut it down. Shut him down. Just be playing the intercept game, the whole thing, the whole fight. I wish I had enough resources to take her to rank 4. I don't. I'm gonna be one short of taking her to rank 4 when we get the free one in the calendar. Who are you ranking down? 5-star, 4-star? I ranked down my 4-star Star-Lord from rank 5 to rank 4 so that I could have the alphas. And then I ranked up 5-star Star-Lord to rank 5 so that I can get Labyrinth done. And I'm going to rank him back down and hoping and praying that Kabam fixes the issue with the catalysts. '90 Cyclops Blue can be tough as well. Intercept to A game. Yep. I'm glad that I'm fairly confident with my Cyclops abilities. So got a lot of practice on him with the old Alliance Quest maps. Intercepting for days. Intercepting, evading, punishing for days. Carlos Mendez says GP should be able to shut it down after. Yeah, she could shut down his evasion, his healing, and all that, but it's still going to be a long fight with GP without being able to bleed him. His SP1 is easy to evade and counter, though. So you're only going to have a few spots where your combo end is not going to push him over a power bar where you're going to have to intercept. I would think for most fights, you ought to be playing most fights like you would play 90 Cyclops anyway. Shouldn't be any blocking going on. Very little blocking, very little parrying, if any. Hey, good night, Quick Shot. And we'll add another revive to the count. Wish these rank down tickets don't expire. I mean, I like that they expire. I mean, that they are very limited. I mean, it's one rank down. You get a limited window. I know it benefits some people more than others just because of RNG and the people that they've ranked, but yeah, hit into his block. Yep. All right, just for the heck of it, I'm gonna go. Let's take a run in here. I'm gonna go hit on Star-Lord, show you guys what he can do here. All right, so this is the team I'm running again. I'm taking in 2 Nebulas, Ronin, and Drax. This gives me 5 critical rate synergies and 2 perfect block synergies. Don't need the attack synergy. Also gives me the double immunity for the corners, poison immunity with Ronin for a backup, and then also Ultron. I think I'm going to hit Ultron one time on the paths that I'm doing. Hard choice for me because I only got one 5-star rank 3, and that's Ultron. Yeah, I mean, it's not a must use. Don't use it if you don't need to. If you don't have anybody, if I wasn't doing Labyrinth, I would not have used it. I would not have used it because, I mean, unless my alliance encouraged me to take another rank 5, a rank 4 up. For prestige purposes, I just had nobody else to use it on. Wasn't interested. So, alright, let's see if I can manage to do some damage against Star-Lord here if the evade doesn't get me. At 70, I think we should be able to net down him in just over 300 hits. There was an evade. $70,000 points on that L2. No! Got me with a heavy. Oh my goodness. That was terrible. Get out of here. That one threw me off completely. Gah. Man, would be doing so much damage by now. Got another evade there. I get tired. Promise, I was doing better than this before. Alright. That's enough of that. Let's see. Have confidence it won't be bad with 4-star Star-Lord. AA, no stash. Took me... Yeah, I have plenty of revives. Guillermo Alvarado. Expiring January 3rd. Yes, they do. How do you get your SL unlocked? I think it's still unduped. Oh, I used a gem. Yeah, 5.4 gem. I debated on it for about 12 hours and then decided to go ahead and do it because, I mean, I'll get another generic from finishing Labyrinth, but really need the concentration on there because, man, you lose focus for half a second and you get hit by a heavy attack and then the rest of the thing's bad. But avoid backdrafting if you have the opportunity to take him to his L1. Yeah, I do. I kind of do both. I mean, it depends on where I am in relation to my SP2, I guess. Because I don't want to. If my combo is just barely going to get him to his L1, then the next time I'm not going to get him there. And so if I can get, how do I want to explain that? I want my L2 to line up with the combo that is not going to get him over a bar of power, if that makes sense. Because, you know, if I finish out the combo, it's not going to get him there, use an L2, then it's either going to push him over or I'm going to get the dumb RNG and get the power drain on him and have to intercept anyway. But, yeah. But yeah, I mean, that's usually where I mess up most is on the intercept, on the backdrafting. I need to do more attempts with light hits leading into those. I'm doing better at remembering that, but it's just going to be, yeah, concentration and sleep. Yes, sleep. But it's just going to be getting into the groove because I haven't done any long fights like this for. I mean, when was the last time I did a run was 6 months ago. You know, just once you get a few fights under your belt and you get into the groove, it's going to get easier. But you know, everybody does. They practice on the first 1 or 2 fights, and I do it too. But I know that that's really not gonna do a whole lot for you in Labyrinth. The best way to get into the rhythm for Labyrinth is actually get into Labyrinth and do multiple fights, and just get into that extended long fight mindset, and to do it in front of people. But yeah, it's that evade is a pain. But anyway, let's I'll show you some damage on Winter Soldier since he's a bit easier. He's the rookie. I think I'm doing on path 5 from the infobot thing, except adding guillotine and abomination. Yeah. Get a lot of parries. Better to use up all the parries in my. Yeah, I just also like to save my parries for when I need them. You know, like if I'm going to be in trouble. I personally don't like to just use them all up at the beginning if I can avoid it. Oh my goodness! See, talking and getting hit even by Winter Soldier. Now this is when you know it's about time to say it's time to go to sleep. But I usually do. I'll stop the stream and then go in and farm Winter Soldier while I watch Brian, and it doesn't matter if I get hit because nobody's watching. Nope, 5-star. I think this guy got 5-star Ultron and 5-star Gwenpool on the same crystal opening. I agree, Dubes. I agree. I'm going to be using a rank 3 5-star nebula, so I think that's going to be even worse. Yeah, I was hoping that Brian was right, that 10% perfect block would have been enough for me to get that infinite parry in, but it's not. Hunter hits even. But, yep, like I said, I will be, you know, once I get into the... I'm sure, like, the first few fights are going to be just warm-up. Some days do much better than others, but fight against Rolkin, got down 500,000 damage, got so bored I couldn't handle it. Yeah, I don't understand either, Art of Chaos. I think it has to do with basically the limbers eliminating the parry, but for some reason when you have your perfect block chance up high enough, it's registering this extra 2 seconds as something other than the parry, and so it's still triggering that 2-second block. Actually, maybe not, because it's not even 2 seconds. When I did it, it was long enough that you could get a light attack off if you needed to, if you were quick, but it was it's not long enough really for me to think that it's worth bringing in a high enough block proficiency to attain it. So part of it is I'm tired and having trouble focusing my eyes at this point, so I'm going to call it. Thanks for hanging out with me for a while tonight, guys. Let's tentatively plan on starting the short path tomorrow night, and finishing up Thursday morning and running as much as we can on Thursday. Gonna make some progress finally. It's been too long waiting for an option here, so I'm super excited that we're heading back in. So anyway, guys, thanks. Have a great night. And tomorrow I will plan on starting right at about 10 p.m. Central Standard and do what we can. So we'll catch you guys later. Until then, this is Gran smoking it down. Bye.